Hello everyone, this is JtRH with DROD. Yes, I am finally getting back to making actual LP recordings of DROD. We're starting this little throwback with Labyrinthitis, the Journey to Root of the Whole edition, which seems to be the updated version of Expanded, which is kind of confusing because Expanded seems like it would be the more populated one with more levels, but no, it seems to be this one by Jacob Grinfeld. Bethro wakes up with a bad hangover. Oh man, let me tell you, those cherry pies, you don't eat too many. What a night! Bethro's head was pounding and he felt like two snakes, a goblin and a wraithwing were fighting in his stomach. Don't eat monsters, people. Someone must have drugged my beer. Oh, we're tackling some very mature subjects there. He slowly opened his eyes and looked around. A dud me in a forest clearing in the middle of nowhere. Oh great. Okay, seriously, I need to stop with the forgetting to keep the chat around. Well, whoever appeared, you can feel glad in knowing that you will have had your second or two of fame. Anyway, moving to the north, and we have a room with evil eyes and snakes. So yeah, what I'm guessing I want to do is pretty simple. We want to kill the snakes. I mean, it feels a bit weird seeing how quickly the characters move around compared to Wonder Quest, because I'm used to monsters just moving around kind of slowly. So it happens when too much Wonder Quest happens. Anyway, guess we'll have to get used to snakes behaving normally now. Okay, so I trapped the eye. No, I trapped the snake in this dead end, and I can just kind of go around and mindlessly murder some eyes, or eyelessly murder some. No, some eyes. No, that's dumb. Anyway, clear. So I can move on to the west, and there's a few goblins, but there's one that I don't think we'll be able to reach because of... Yeah, that one. Oh, it's a character! Oh, so maybe I can just kill the goblins and go on my merry way? Is that gonna work out for me, or am I just driving a truck that's headed towards the road of failure? We'll have to see, we'll have to see. Okay, okay, so he doesn't do anything useful. Right. Before I go down that pathway, I'm gonna go up in that room to the east. Oh, that leads to nothing good. Okay. Right. This has been surprisingly easy so far. I am slightly nervous and uncertain about the state of my future. Okay, this seems pretty easy. Just get the goblin out of its little enclosure. Don't think I even need to jump in there myself. But anyway, now we just kind of wait for the snake to be done with his menial tasks. Then we can ask him to come over to hang out. But what he doesn't know is that we have a surprise party for him, and a surprise party that I like to call trapping him in a dead end. Which is pretty fun. I mean, except if you're the snake, because well, I don't know about you, but I don't like dead ends. They seem kind of lifeless to me. But anyway, kill the goblin and we can move on to the south. But that doesn't do anything good, so we move on to the... Where do we go? Oh man, I'm already being faced with a dilemma here. Where do I go now? Oh, I didn't even notice that was a crumbly wall up there. Kabam! Okay, is there a puzzle here I'm not seeing? Okay, there's a mimic over here. How the heck do I get to that mimic? Am I even supposed to get to that mimic? Well, no, I can get to those that orb once I reach this upper region. So there shouldn't be any trouble for me. Just head on to the west. Kill a few more goblins. Seriously, these have been pretty easy rooms so far. Just kind of have to know what you're doing and you'll get far in life and these rooms. Oh. Oh, I see. There's a horde of crumbly walls. But first, we have a little bat friend here. He's going to do things for us. We're going to enslave his mental property and make him do what we want him to do. And if he refuses, well, we'll just find a way to be more convincing. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, basically what you're telling me is that this ain't gonna work. I am slightly resentful to that thought. Allow me to try my best to prove you wrong. I'm gonna try to get that wraith wing to... Oh, I can't? Okay. Okay, this is where things start to get interesting. I need to kill both the wraith wing and the snake at the same time. Okay, by closing this, I should not be facing many problems. But now the question becomes, how do I get to that snake? Oh no, I see. Once I take care of this wraith wing, it'll be in a position where I am able to handle it in a way that it will favor my ultimate goals. Because now it's not getting stuck in that little dead end, so I can move upwards and great things will happen. Great things happening is the greatest thing that could ever happen. I mean, that seems self-evident from the name of the thing, which would be great thing, but surprising how many people could overlook that. But yeah, it's pretty great. Just gonna get this guy to... I'm gonna get this guy to convince himself that dying is his best option. That any other outcomes are just lies spread by a government that is mostly composed of bats and ghouls. Because bats and ghouls, they have a surprising political bias against the living. Even though bats themselves are living beings. But I ain't here to judge. Oh, okay, I can trap one guy here. That's good for me. Okay, so as we outlined earlier, I can do this. That opens the pathway to the downstairs. And to the downstairs, we kill more bats. Of course, it doesn't seem like the best choice, but I mean, I guess Bithro has political disagreements with bats. I mean, it's understandable, but he's going a bit insane over it, I think. Okay, but that's besides the point. Now I gotta kill a snake. There are many ways for me to do so. Let me tell you something. Some of these rooms in DROD are very democratic. They let you do things as you please without much concern over specific bureaucracy. Except for that time when people decided to make a bureaucracy and then that just kind of didn't happen for some reasons. Reasons I'm a bit too lazy to try to figure out, for the most part, because I'm lazy. Okay, so if we crawl through here, we can get to that orb. And from that orb and onward, magical things are going to happen. Okay, so now we are in the foundation style. Not sure why. There ain't no way I can get to that roach from here. I'll have to find some other way of getting to it. Right? I know just how to get to it. And that's taking that other path that we could have taken but didn't decide to take because we just wanted to go against the grain. Oh no, that's a completely different story. Right, so the secret wall hunt begins now. I guess. Gonna have to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of these. Well, there are orbs. Oh, I can simply go from downstairs and magical things are... Well, actually, let's be honest. I'm a bit too old to believe in this magical stuff, so... Very realistic and probable things are gonna happen if I do this. Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Magic is... It only exists in a child's mind, and any other belief can simply be explained by science, because science is just that awesome, I guess. Alright, so I guess we're not supposed to deal with that roach just yet. Yeah, that's gonna lead the path to this path right there, which I'm interested in seeing where that goes. Vertigo. Beethel cautiously entered a cave and descended the stone staircase. Before him stretched a long bridge, spanning an underground cavern. Hope it's capable of holding my weight. And I hope I don't wander around in a hungover state over the pit. Okay, no, it's this. Anyway, trapdoors. Whoa, I'm still feeling the effects. Ah, trapdoor puzzle. Of the scattered kind. I like that this is actually using themes from 4.0, despite the fact that this was made in Journey to the Hold. My only guess is that some magic happened. No, okay, no, let's be honest, it's not magic. Something happened because the original Hold was made in Architect's Edition, so that led to something a bit insane happening. Sorry, my throat's a bit dry today. So from that point, that mostly led to the styles from an Architect's Edition being used up in the Hold's files, and from there, well, from there I can only assume that that the game now pretends that the styles are from Architect's Edition, even though this was made in Journey to the Hold, because these runes were previously made in Architect's Edition. So now the game is going, hey, this is Architect's Edition. Allow me to do the translation work for you so that you can understand each other that much better. Oh man. Killing snakes with evil eyes. Oh, the brain too. Oh, that's just a bad time waiting for us all. Okay, well, let's try to not wake up anyone significant. At least not yet. Okay, I know what I want to do, and it seems very simple. I just want to cut through those eyes without much drama arising. Seems very difficult to do, though. I guess I can cut that one. I'd like for that eye to just go away and leave me alone, though. Oh, I can't. I seem to be limited in the abilities that I have when it comes to dealing with these dastardly eyes. Okay, alright. That guy out of the picture. I'm going to try to get the snake to just kind of stop goofing around like an idiot. And I can step over here, and that leads to an untimely death. Now I can just kill these eyes and hope I don't mess up too badly. I shouldn't. Okay, room clear. This was an interesting puzzle. Oh, golems in tight spaces. That is probably not quite as much of an interesting puzzle. It's more of a puzzle. It's more of a Dead Rooms of Death room trope than anything. So I can't exactly say that this is a puzzle. I mean, one could stretch the definition and say that it's a puzzle to figure out what you're supposed to do and where to kill the golems, but that's more the execution than actual puzzle figuring out. Which is a bit disappointing, all things considered. Well, anyway. Yeah, this is using elements from Journey to Road Old. That's weird. Okay, I don't like my throat. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. You know, it seems a bit given that I would take care of all throat quenching ordeals before recording, but I guess I just lack that kind of foresight. Okay, what is it that I would want to do here? I don't think I can trigger any fuses from here. Well, there's a mimic. Guessing this room is meant to be cleared from the bottom. Wait, hold the phone. Can somebody please tell me why none of these rooms seem to be required? I am slightly confused. Oh, I'm locked up. Well, this isn't that fancy. I guess you already knew, but nonetheless. Okay, goblins. Oh, you're kidding me. Did I stumble upon a backtracking issue in a Jacob hold? Oh, man, that's just disappointing. I really expected better from you, Jacob. Jacob? Come on, man. Come on. Okay, Wraithwings? Well, we'll see when we get there. For all I know, I'm just being silly. I probably am. Well, probably not a funny kind of silly, but whatever. That's not my problem to judge. Well, maybe it is, but I'm feeling lazy. Okay, something about queens and brains. What will I go for first? I'm going to realize that this was a bad idea, aren't I? Probably. Probably. Well, for one, that Roach Queen up there seems inaccessible now. Yeah, I think I need to go straight for that Mimic Potion. That clever person. The question is, do I even have the time to do such a crazy activity? Oh, we can do that. Let's start from here. Hey, look, it's a puzzle! Oh, I really don't want to do this. This looks horribly painful. Well, take that. Why don't you? Okay. I'm gonna deal with these guys first because I hate dealing with things bothering my butt. So I say it is. An unpleasant experience when you're just skimmering along in a dungeon and then suddenly you have roaches on both sides of you, and it's just really kind of uncomfortable. It's not a fun position to be in. I mean all you end up thinking is, yo, dude, roach, you mind not surrounding me like that? It's kind of awkward, but they don't listen, just keep slobbering and trying to eat you because they're man-eating roaches, and the whole situation just kind of ends up uncomfortable for everyone else involved. Okay, I have to go back now, right? Seems like there's no other way to do this. And yet there seems like I'm supposed to do this another way, and I just don't get how. Is this a puzzle where we need to do this from the right entrance? Because this seems really stupid. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense considering the fact that, well, there's a way back here and there isn't for the other. But this is kind of stupid. Let's be honest here, this is kind of not fun. I mean, how am I supposed to do most of these things? Man. Okay, no, I do need the mimic. Then how do I get back from there? Oh. Are you kidding me? I didn't see that. Chalk another one for stupidity. Oh, hey, I can't go through there. That's against the rules, isn't it? Yeah, screw the rules. I have a sword. Anyway, mimic manipulation time. Aren't you so happy that this is what's happening right now? Because I sure am not. Okay, where do I bump? Oh, do I have to go from here? Does this guy do anything? Oh! Look at this guy being all fancy and interesting. These clever linchpins and stuff. Man. Real fanciness right there. Okay, just gonna get this mimic in a good position because I do not want this guy to end up thinking that he's just kind of stupid. Or that other things can just kind of just goof around and try to take his place in this time and era, because that's just not nice. Okay, use this eye to get this guy, and then I can just get this guy. Interesting mimic puzzle. Most interesting indeed. Now we just kind of go through this door. Trapdoors. Who needs them anymore? Right, okay, so bomb puzzle. What? What? Hold on, what? Okay, I'm guessing that there's an order I need to hit these in. Oh, I see, I see. Boom! Alright, okay. Just kind of a matter of figuring things out, I suppose. Okay. I'm guessing that's everything I need to take care of around these parts. No puzzle here? Oh, come on, this would have been a good layout for a very tedious mimic puzzle. Why not? Actually, I'm very glad that he didn't. That would just make me unhappy all over the place. Okay, anyway. Let's move forward! Oh, are you kidding me? No, no you're not. Okay, well then, neither am I. I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna drop you so hard. You're gonna tear down the last floor. Yep. Not the next one, the last one. That's how hard I'm gonna drop you. Well, anyway. Squeeze on through here. Hey, look, it's a trapdoor puzzle. Are you sure you can really do this? Well, that depends. How much am I getting paid for this? No money at all? What is this? Why should I do your stupid puzzles then? Oh, I get it. It's because I have to. Oh, I get it. Oh, no, don't worry. I completely understand what is at stake here. No, I'm seeing the full picture here. This is a group of people that just want to enforce trapdoor puzzles on others because they have nothing better to do with their time. Well, I say that this trapdoor abuse needs to end. We need to start a petition to tell people that are concerned that this kind of stuff will not be stood for anymore. Okay, wait, no, I think I need to go. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, this is starting to look like an interesting trapdoor puzzle when I think about it a bit. Here? No, but yeah, seriously, trapdoor puzzles. No, seriously, no, it's the enforcing of trapdoor puzzles that reinforces a negative attitude in our society. And I, for one, will not stand for this blatant infringement of our rights to not have to drop pink tiles into a bottomless pit. I mean, this is not only offensive to people who like the color pink, but this is also offensive to people who don't like to drop things. I mean, people just never consider these points of view. And it's just, I don't know. I might sound like I'm ranting, but it's a real problem in society, these trapdoors. I mean, they're just kind of doing their thing, and it's not fun, and nobody's enjoying it. I mean, the trapdoors, I mean, just look at them, how smug they are with their smug faces, and ugh, absolutely disgusting. But hey, I ain't gonna judge. I mean, do I look like someone who's gonna judge? Do I sound like a person who judges things? I mean, if you had gotten that impression from anything that I've ever said, especially these last few minutes, then clearly, my good friend, you are deluded. Because I have never done such a thing ever at all. And the assumption that I might have at some point in the past or the future is just overly exaggerated and only done for comedic purposes. Okay, what am I doing? Just painting a target on my back for people who don't understand certain aspects of life? Well, I mean, that's fun and all. I like painting. Actually, I don't, but that just seems to me like it's pointless bantering and it's distracting me from the puzzle at hand. Do I need to do something in particular? Is it only... No, it has to be possible from here because otherwise there's no way to do anything at all. Hold on. Okay. I have to go here. This seems to me like it is necessary. Oh. But wait, how do I deal with this now? I have to cut through here. And I have to cut through there. Okay, this this is looking a bit strange. Alright, these seem like obligatory moves at the beginning. But now I can't drop any of these without getting myself stuck in a bad position. If I had a mimic, this would be good, but the mimic is on the other side of the world, just chilling and chillaxing and all that stuff. Is it me or have I gone more rambly and non sequitur-y? Because, let's be honest, I just spent a good minute and a half rambling about trapdoors being a blight on society, and that just seems a bit odd for a person of my type to be doing such a sharp societal commentary, because I'm just a guy who plays a game with a dude holding a sword, and yet I start going on these tirades like I'm some sort of political figure, and yet I'm not. But the pretense that I am is just leading to illusions of grandeur, and I fear to see what that's going to lead to in the future. I mean, what if this ends up with some shady deals with people who have, like, these shades? I mean, people who have shades always give the shadiest of deals. I mean, it's right there in the name. It's a shady deal because it's a deal that is made by someone wearing shades. I mean, that's just like common language stuff, and I'm kind of stuck, though. I don't see how I'm supposed to do this. I mean, this trapdoor right there seems to indicate that this is a one-way path, but any and all other alternatives just seem like they would lead to having a trapdoor that is unreachable. If I go down here, I mean, that's good and all, but what about the future? I mean, this path right here becomes unusable for the reasons I've outlined. Who knew I'd actually get stumped on the trapdoor puzzle? Well, I guess it has to be very good to manage that. So kudos to Jacob. Hold on. Am I seriously not seeing what I just saw? Wow. I must be the dumbest breed of zebra, because this is so obvious. I'm sorry to anyone who was shouting at their screen going, this is the solution that is very obvious. Why are you being such an ignoramus about this whole ordeal? I mean, it just looks bad, and your PR is gonna drop right down the bucket hole. And you know what? They're right. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to recover from such a horrible PR nightmare that was caused by this room just stumping me when it shouldn't have. I mean, what are my children gonna think of me? I mean, it is a fact that they don't exist, but what would they think if they did exist? And actually, I think that not existing is not a good reason to dismiss someone's opinions. So I do wonder. I probably think that my children right now are kind of looking at me with a look of disappointment and thinking, wow, that's our dad. How disappointing. He hasn't even birthed us yet, and we already feel this feeling of shame against him. I hope that he does not become our father, because he is unfit to drop a trapdoor puzzle, and he cannot recover from such an easy PR nightmare. I mean, yes, PR nightmares seem like such a worst thing ever, but I mean, what do you want? A PR dream? What would a PR dream look like anyway? Would it be candies and unicorns and other rainbow-shaped stuff? Or would it be a world where they don't have to do any work because everybody already loves them? And a PR dream would basically not require any damage control. Because, well, yeah, that seems pretty obvious to me. But anyway, how do I get to this queen? Oh, I'm guessing that I'm gonna kill everything in this room, and then I will deal with the rest later. Because that's just how we roll in this world. This world. His world. But yeah, that's a pretty easy horde room. You go up here. Did the roach queens really just... Well, I can't blame them. If I was cooped up in there, I'd feel pretty angsty. I'm pretty sure angst wasn't the reason they got out. It was more controlled stupidity. I mean, it's just a personal hypothesis, but I feel like that stupidity is the main reason that leads to people dying. I mean, stupid people do not take precautions for their lives. I mean, that just seems kind of obvious, and... Okay, some people do. And some people do it too much, and that's why they're stupid, because they're taking too many precautions to the point where it just gets ridiculous. But the stupider ones would just not even care. You know? Okay, well, we have to go on our way back. Oh no, how am I ever gonna get through that trapdoor? I mean, it's so unreachable. Oh look, a shortcut. I am Jeff's utter lack of respect for game rules. Okay, where do I kill a golem in a place that it will be helpful for the cost? Oh, that would be good. But watch out! Golems are everywhere in modern society. I mean, if you're not careful, they're gonna block your way by being a corpse. I mean, that's possibly the worst thing that could ever happen to someone who is trying to get around in the real world. Something like that, basically. And I am afraid, because golems are just becoming more frequent. They're just being giant rock dudes, and they're just kind of trampling around and killing people, and I must say, it is worrisome that the world we live in may be inhabited by these monsters. I mean, are we gonna have to call upon Beathrow to deal with them? Because, last time I checked, it didn't exist quite a lot. Well, I guess that couldn't stop us. I don't think it would stop me, anyway. Oh, a headache. I hate those. Straw, why do you have to make such loud noises? You're hurting the people at home. Yeah, you too, Throat. Stop being a jerk. Okay. Headache. As Beathos descended the second staircase, he suddenly lost his footing and fell headlong into the room below. Slowly regaining consciousness, he was able to make out a shape coming rapidly towards him. Oh no, a snake. However, will I deal with this monstrosity? Okay, this room looks kinda difficult. What am I supposed to do here? I think I want to do something like this. What's the other mimic for? Oh, interesting. How do I get that snake to kill itself? Okay, I'm guessing this is kind of what I want to do. Maybe. Oh wait, but that is mostly unideal. This should be slightly more ideal. Now just wait for the snake. Oh, I'm supposed to use the snakes as leverage. Oh, that's interesting. I gotta say, that is most interesting indeed. I could always drop like this. I mean, who's gonna stop me? It sure as heck won't be a political party because they have no bearings on what happens in DROD. Or rather, no control. Well, they don't have any bearings in it either. But I won't get into why. Just not yet. I don't think the world's ready to know for real what the reasoning would be for the stupid things I say in a DROD video. In an adult's mind games. I think I want him to just kind of do this. Now what about this? Okay, I want him to hit that. That takes care of everything. Oh, hi Goblin. You wanna die? Good. Taking care of that for you. That'll be $500. Or Greckles, whichever you prefer. I'm not impressed. I could have done this room with only one mimic. Well, so could I. I just don't like letting potions go to waste. Excuses, excuses. Shut up, lady. Okay. Oh, what's this now? Okay, that's interesting. A puzzle where we need to figure out in which order to get these roaches. Oh, and there's queens too. How ineffective. Well, let's see what I can do here. Seems obvious to me I can go here without any problems. I'm gonna go here first. Just seems like kind of a logical response to kind of stuff I've been putting up with in the past. Of course, now it strikes to me that that this might not have been the smartest idea, at least not entering from that direction. Is there any reason why I wouldn't want that to happen, though? I mean, is the roach gonna get stuck somewhere I can't get it out of? It's time for me to figure out, I guess. There's no way but to trial and error way. Okay. Now... Oh wait, there's two ways to go about this. I'll go this way. Oh, but hold on. So notice me, I need to climb through here because otherwise I won't have any way back down. No, I don't want to drop that. It just seems stupid. Okay, I can go through here. Seems to me pretty obvious I want to go here. Wait, then how do I get to that roach up here? Perhaps I needed to think this through a bit better. If we go through here afterwards... And how do we get back? Seems to me like unjust justification. Maybe I need to do this differently. Hold on. Let me take a look at the clear picture here. Okay. I already know I want to deal with these guys first. Well, possibly not first, but it seems like a good idea to think that I might not want to do stupid things at the start of the room. I mean, I don't know about you, but I prefer to be smart in the way I do things. Oh, so there's this little trap thing right here. Not sure what the point of it is. It doesn't seem to fool anyone, especially not me. You see me being fooled by this? Not even close. Now I just gotta go here. Now I have a pathway back. Oh, I know where to... Wait, no I don't. Oh, I'm so confused. There's always one roach left. Oh. Oh, wait, no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh. Okay. I can kill this roach though. Nothing's gonna stop me from doing that. I don't care who they think they are. They won't stop me. Yes, I have a way back now. I think this was the solution. Okay, so after I go through all this, I go here, crawl through up here, and I should be out. Ah, this was a good room. This was a good room. Kudos, Jacob. Your designing is really showing now. This is truly the kind of stuff Daily Rooms of Death was meant to be. Was meant to be. Good on you for showing that. Okay, now snakes. Now, is there any reason I don't want to bother the roaches? Well, probably not, but I know one thing I can do. Not break this wall and do this. I'm not even sure what the mimic is really for, to be honest. Okay. Oh, it's to get to these orbs. Okay. I'm gonna unclog the way for you, my dear mimicky friend. Barely hear him breaking walls over there. It's like he's mining in silence. Oh, can hear him a bit better now. Alright, orb open. Thank you for that wonderful checkpoint, my good sir. Wait. Oh. Now ain't that just interesting? Wonder how I can deal with this. That's clever. That right there is a clever thing. I must say it. Jacob is possibly one of the more clevers, if not the most clever architects that have showed up on the forums. I would I would have to say myself. Because I haven't seen many rooms, if any rooms at all, from him that have been tedious and annoying. He seems to stick to really clever puzzles that aren't really that tough, but they do require some observation skills, and that's the best kind of puzzles you can have, in my opinion. None of that optimizing stuff that Labyrinth will require or anything. I have the strangest feeling of deja vu. Okay. Well, I have the strangest feeling of Yeah, I'm gonna have to be honest. I have never been and never will be a fan of these puzzles. There's probably a crazy way of doing this, though. But then again, probably not. Well, it seems that from what I can see, you don't need to bring, you don't need to get through there. You just kind of need to bring the roaches along for the ride. Open that. Yeah, this seems like a clever little system when you need to get the roaches through the maze, through the door maze. So it's not really that bad, aside from this stupid spiraling, which I don't get. So I say, what's the point of this? It's not furthering the puzzle in any meaningful way. It's just kind of annoying for the sake of annoying, I guess. Okay. Wow, is that seriously it? Hit them from top to bottom? I'm not gonna complain. Well, anyway, that room's completed. Even making an ore puzzle, he still finds a way to make it fun somehow. It's pretty masterful, I must say. Now, how do I get to that room to the top? I don't want to go through this miserable mess. I don't think I have to, though. I better not. Let's go to 1 East and hope and pray that we don't have to. Okay, and it doesn't seem like we do. Something resembling a clever puzzle, maybe? Yeah, looks like it. No brains, good. Never was a big fan of those things. Well, okay, I have been a fan of these, but not for too long. Well, ain't that just interesting? There are 2 mimic potions. I can only use one of them to kill the roach queens. The others have to serve the purpose of getting this roach. So enter from here. Come on, don't be afraid, fool. Yeah. Eyes. I got my eyes on you now. No, you're not. You don't have your eyes on me because you only have one eye. Seriously, how dense can these things get? What? Oh, there he goes again, rambling about nothing at all. That's our Jeff. Da. No, this is. No, I could probably have done something involving manipulation of mimics to get the mimics from one roach pen to the other. But I get a feeling there'd be a reason why that's not possible. Which I want to figure it out though, but Whatever. Anyway, time to take on some madness monsters. Am I dropping these trapdoors? Do I really need to drop these trapdoors? Sorry. Oh. Yeah. No, I can still shove him into a thing. In fact, if anything, this kind of proves to me why I needed to enter from the top, because I need a mimic to help me with these guys. As such, I do need now to oh, wait a minute. You have to die first, though. You're a snake. Nobody loves you. Okay. Alright, I have nothing to worry about from this guy. Oh. Oh, I missed something. You know, this room is also possible with only one mimic. I don't care. Go away. Is this where the critic came from? Because I don't care about that person. She just seems like a jerk, kind of. Oh, I went too far. Oh, there you are. Hey, I'm gonna do the right voice. It's gonna be a terrible impersonation, but you know, this room is also possible with only one mimic. No, that was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not. Yeah, I am. Okay. Where do I want to go next? These two rooms to the east seem like the most interesting future candidates. Let's go there. 40 minutes, though. I guess I'll do one more, because as it stands, I'm feeling a bit oddly worn out, because it just feels weird to have Dead Rooms of Death videos that last this long. And yet for some reason it doesn't feel all that weird with Subterra and Wonder Quest. I don't know. Okay, so this seems like a race against the serpent, which I am being wholly inefficient at. Where am I even supposed to go? I think I want to go down there. Get a feeling that I'm not supposed to. Oh wait, well, I can go in here. This gives me adequate room to just kind of troll around the snake. I think I want to enter from that entrance up to the top. Oh hey, this room looks really difficult and very tough to grasp. Except it isn't. Yeah, concept's very simple. Just use the snake body to shield you from the oncoming hordes of roaches. Honestly, this feels a bit lackluster compared to the other puzzles on this level. Get good, Jacob. Get good. Or return to good. Oh, and for our last kicker, we need a roach to stick around. Well, we could kill him here or there, but it's kind of difficult because south and west are two of the snake's least favorite directions to go in. Another room to clear. I'll go there next. Or last. Whichever you prefer. Well, that takes care of him. Now I just gotta figure out what I want to do with my life and with these mimics and with these roaches and orbs. None of the above. So I sure as hell won't. Oh no, here comes the roaches and the hordes of roaches. However, will I survive this wonderfully horrible horde? I'm just gonna keep going through. Okay, this is where the first mimic's gonna go, maybe. I like making these things all cleared up before I get anywhere else. Because this is gonna be a major part of a room to figure out what goes where. So I'd like to not jump to any conclusions that might be harmful to my future. Especially in this case. So we're gonna need a second mimic at some point in this room. Oh wait, I actually kind of forgot to take into account that there's probably some other yeah, that there was another part I recorded to this this part beforehand, so this video is probably already a lot longer than 47 minutes, which is what it's saying on my recorder right now. As such, I guess that I'm almost at the hour mark. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Or not. I made it through just fine. I'm trying to figure out what else I need this guy for. Wait, for reals? Okay then. 2 mimics. Yeah, after this room I'll end the video for sure because it's probably really long now. Okay. Hey, can we do this before can we do this before the roach gets here? Yes, you can. Okay. Well, that was completely irrelevant. And unnecessary. And irrelevantly necessary. I mean, the whole race and roach thing, not so much the mimic in itself. The mimic's fine. It's the fact that I felt like I had to compete with the roach for the status of fastest thing alive. Now I must express my uttermost dissatisfaction with the way things have been, which means I will retreat to my abode in the westernmost direction. Where I will have more facilitation in dealing with this household pest. Come at me, snake! I will make your life miserable and full of sword stabs. That was easier than I thought it would be. Frankly, I don't mind the fact that there's a bit of a twisty corridor maze thing going on, and that there's a puzzle in it. It's getting kind of tedious on my fingers to just go around the whole world just for a single night of eye killing. I mean, if you're going around the world just to kill eyes, though, you might want to reconsider your purpose in life, because that just seems like a bit of a strange goal to me. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm killing roaches right now. Those things have 2 eyes. 2 eyes, man. I mean, if anyone's a hypocrite here, it will probably be me. Because, seriously, 2 eyes, man. Do I want to kill the brain? Answer is probably not. Though I am almost done with the room, which makes me super happy. You guys think any challenge from me? Ha! The fool is saying nonsense. Oh, a last little trick. One believed that they would challenge me by doing that. Well, admittedly, I did not expect that I would need any mimic, but once you made it clear that I did, it was curtains for this puzzle. Okay, I need to face east for some reason. Oh, hi, guard. What wonderful shenanigans will you be up to today? Are you just a guard guarding around in a guarding fashion? Oh, that's interesting. I like that. Who was that? Probably your father. The plot twist is that the father is the one who put Beethor up to drinking in the first place. Why? We'll never know, but he's the reason Beethor was drinking. His father encouraged him to drink from a very young age, and that's why he decided to drink, because he realized that his father was to blame for all the things that went wrong in his life. And then, in a fit of irony, he drinks just to forget all that. And then that's when the events of this thing start. I guess. I want to kill the snake. You're dead, snake. Now, can somebody please tell me what I'm trying to do here? Guessing there's an evil eye. It's pretty neat. Why would I want to wake it up though? I can just do this. Well, there seems to be an arrow. An arrow of mischief. No. Snake! Get back here. Oh. You mischievous little pooper. Mischievous? Said like a true idiot. Okay. No, stop that. You're not smart. You think you're so intelligent by doing that, but all you're doing is reinforcing the stereotypes of how just completely inept you are in life. This snake is just being a jerk now. Snake, stop being a jerk. Will ya? Well, there's a checkpoint. I should probably save. Oh, I said I was gonna not do any more rooms, wasn't I? Right. Yeah, this is Bibliotheca 7 with Labyrinthitis, The Journey to Rooted Hold Edition. Join us in the next part where we take on the last 2 rooms of the headache. Not sure if that's aptly a name or not. 3. And see what else is in store for us. I'll see you in the next part. Have a nice one.